Hi everyone, how are you all doing today? Happy Monday. Hopefully you're having a fantastic day. Apologies, just dragging things around and putting things where they need to go. And I need to get rid of that for some reason. Dismiss. Okay. I'm glad you like the intro song. I must admit, I like it too. Hi Ryan, hi Nezzy. Okay, so we're going to do some sounds in the build. But I'm going to need to make some note blocks and go buy some skulk sensors. So let's grab the right place. And we need planks. Oh, we have some note blocks there. Do we have any more hiding? I guess I put the note blocks in the wood instead of in with the redstone. Hi Driven Demon. How are you doing today? Let's turn you. Gives us 11. That should be more than enough. Is Samaz on? Nope, Samaz isn't on at the moment. Okay. So put there. Need the note blocks. Not sure if we need redstone dust, but we can come back for that. But we need to make a quick trip to the shop. Can't complain for the most part. Ready to be off work. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, we get a long weekend this weekend coming up. Hi, Samaz. Oh, I got a wandering trade ahead, Samaz. Let me find them. Not in that one. Here they are. So I have a couple of wandering trader heads for you. For whenever you're next on. Okay? I got them on Saturday. People are so kind. I need to pick up these resources. Yep, you take it whenever you're online. I'll put it somewhere where you can find it. I'll put it next to where you set up the cat sound. That way you know exactly where it is. Need to go grab some skulk sensors from the redstone shop. The plan is to put the signs in place, and then I got very enthusiastic about doing terraforming this weekend / landscaping, so I placed 30 shulkers of stone since Saturday lunchtime. 30 or maybe 30 odd, a few more than 30 odd. So what can you say? It was one of those things. I figured out what I wanted where in one section of the island. So I've started sketching it out and placing the stones so we can actually build on top of it. Remember to grab some more rockets as well. Sensor shop next to potions shop. Next to potions shop. Where's the potion shop? I'm terrible with shops. See if anything stands out. Honeycomb building. Okay, that helps. Thank you, Samaz. I'll look for a honeycomb building. Cool building. I like the shape. It's always fun flying around here, seeing what people have built. There's so many different ideas. Oh, I know which one you mean. I'm looking for honeycomb. When you mean the honeycomb shape? That's cool. And it may be this one. Skulk sensors, yep. That's the wrong thing to place. You meant to place a shulker. Right, so 3 diamonds a slot. 1, 2, 3. And let's grab that should be plenty. Hi Miss Mist, happy Monday. Hope you had a great weekend. I have to restock the shop soon. I meant to do it yesterday, but I got the bug for terraforming. It was okay. Right, so I want some rockets, and they're in the north tunnel. Because we're beginning to run low on them. Which one? Yep, we've only got 128 rockets. You should come out of there. Put you there, let's put the wallet away. Oh. Perfect. Shulker's restocked up, so I don't have to worry about them for a little bit. Remember to repair the elytra when we get back though. The number of times I'm flying and the wings break. Either that or I get stuck in my inventory and fall off something. I seem to die a lot from that. So I ran the bunnies again on Saturday. Yeah, XP bottles are great for that. I also have a shulker of iron armour, enchanted iron armour that I got from end raiding with a grindstone, because that's handy for that too. So most of those probably just need throwing at this point. Right, so water surrounding next. Okay. We want those. We want those. Put them here. And then we can take out the wandering. Do you want one or two, Samaz? There's an armour hood mod, is there? Okay, that's cool. Just the one, okay. There we go. So we've got... I need some buckets. I'm pretty sure we have some from when we were building. And I better reset my spawner to my timer for the annoying phantoms. I just don't want to make more buckets when I know I have some already. Right, so I put the skulks. Where did I put the skulk? That's where I put the skulk. I'm always putting things away. Hi, Fantabulous One. Let's see. Thank you for the warden. Made me jump. Right, so I want... we want the horse head. We want the bee. We have a chicken here somewhere. Where's the chicken? Okay, where's the chicken? There's a chicken. Right, so going to need to hide trying to think where's best to hide this. I need a shovel. Near the lake, maybe, yeah. Go get some water. Right. It just has to be close enough as well that the sound's going to trigger. Where would I be able to put it? Does the head have to be on top or just on the block? Let's test. It has to be on top. Okay. Okay. Maybe we sneaky. And I'm not sure if it's going to be close enough or not. Let's grab. Oh, it's the wrong place. But that's okay. Let's switch it for the cluckers. I may need to get a second one and hide it in here. But that's okay. That's a bit better. Now, how do I hide one in here? Okay. Gonna need some stone. Okay. Okay, so what I did this weekend was I started terraforming. It's not completely right. I've got a windy path down here that's going to go to a bridge that goes across. Then I have another windy path this way that I'm still filling in. That's going to go to the front of the castle, and there's two ways. You can go up that way or you can go up that way. So I got that in so far this weekend. I just need to fill it in. It's not landscaped yet, but this area is going to be a forest, and that side over there is going to be a cliff. So yeah, 30 odd shulkers of stone. Thank you for the creeper. Right, so what I need to do, it needs to be at least 2. So what I need is note block. With the angry bee. See if I can get close to that again. Nope. Let's try that again. Nope. Let's try dropping through. Nope, I missed it. Sometimes I get it, sometimes I don't. Well, that's too far away. Think it'd be easy. There's an easier way to do this. Let's move those over there and try again. Nope. Okay. Where are you? I think I got it that time. Yep. I got it that time. Now I just need to get out to and above. I do have a water bucket, you're right. See? Samaz is smart. Pendle not so much. Now I just need a bit of moss. Yeah, I need to do something better with the chickens. I think I need another one in that tree at least. Because the chickens are very quiet. It sounds like someone with a weed eater. I think the only ones I've got, I don't think I have a different bee. Let me just double check. Not seeing it. Just make sure I've got all of them. Oh, there's some more here. Let's see what's in this one. Nope, that's a turtle and a parrot. Okay, it was worth having a look. Where are you hiding? We go, moss carpet. I'm wondering if what the difference is in the sound. I can always run the the question is, how close do you have to be for it to trigger? Well, here is too far away. So you have to be in the garden for it. "16 blocks, okay. Well, this is not 16 blocks. Not from there. One, two, three, four, five. Ouch. Let's wait for it to stop. Right, so if I was going to get it over to the pathway, I would need to move it about 4 or 5 blocks. Okay, I'll have to think about that. You can hear it once it's triggered, it's just triggering it. Hi, Half Giant, thank you for the creeper. Or, can't you... Hang on. I take it in... How close do these have to be to trigger other ones? It was just a thought that maybe I could trigger it, but hey. Let's move on to the next one because we've got some horses to put in. Let's go grab the other horse as well. a white cat. They're donkeys. Where are you? I know there was another horse. I saw it. Still a rabbit, panda. There we go, white horse. We'll take the donkeys as well, just in case. Yeah, at least we're trying to put some sound into the build, but I'm going to have to move things. I can move that chicken from there to here. That would work better, I think, because it's nearer the path. Okay, so that's you. And let's grab a water bucket. Grab you back. Let's just grab some scaffolding. Make life easier on ourselves. So, school sensor, water, note block. Hi Ali, thank you for the meow. And let's see if we can just grab one of those. There we go. Okay, so that one triggers that one now that it's close enough. Still sounds quiet compared to the bee. Because when you're going for the bee, it's very loud. So now let's go down to the stables. And we can hide these maybe in the hay bales. Though it does seem to trigger the trapdoor under it. I may have to remove that trapdoor. Okay, let's... question is, can you remove a trapdoor underneath it without it? Yes, you can. It floats. Okay. Now we need to figure out hiding one or two more down here. Okay, we can try hiding one. Thank you for the creeper, Sam. Everybody's getting me with creepers. What can I say? Hang on, actually, I need to reverse that. So I need that to be the note block. The grey horse. Okay, so that gives us some sound. Okay. We have a donkey, but okay. Okay. The horse heads are, you don't get a lot of sound from, just the snort, but at least we're getting a bit of sound. Right, so what sound does the mason make? So I'm thinking for the blacksmith. We may be able to hide it up there. Maybe. Maybe not. Right, so you away. Nitwit, leather worker. Mason. And who's him? He's a fisherman. Probably. You're probably right with that, Ali. Ali. Second, let's get... Right. Oh, yeah, they're trapdoors again, aren't they? Okay, that's fine. We can... It won't hide it, will it? We'll try it, but I'm not convinced it will hide it. We need more water. And we can get rid of that a second. And that. I do need to sort out these things. I need a couple more campfires down there. Right, so you would go here. Nah. It just sounds like a villager rather than any actual work. That's a shame. Never mind, it was worth a try. And I forgot to put water in it, didn't I? Yeah, that doesn't make it any different. I need to get round that side and rescue those. Right, so trapdoors. Wrong one. One of these days, I'm going to place things right the first time, but nobody's holding their breath. Get that there. Get the lighting blocks back in. Okay. Let's put you there. You there. It's a shame that the mason doesn't have its own individual sound rather than, like, say, just the sound of the villager. Trying to think if there's anything else. Maybe some dogs? But we'll see what we come up with. Let's put things away so I don't lose them. And then we'll get to work on doing a little bit of landscaping. Right, so I'm going to need the mud. I'm going to need the... Let's get rid of these out of this one because I don't need these. I'm not sure about the mud. I don't need that. Do I have any Pritzel? Before long we'll struggle getting under here. Right. So the dirt gravel variant is gravel's there. Should have shulker of dirt. Take another shulker of grass. So we can make coarse dirt, got mud. Podzol. But to get Podzol we're going to have to grow spruce. So we may end up having to do a bit of that. We'll see. We probably better having... Hang on, we want some mossy cobble as well. Apologies. Mossy cobble. I've got plenty of moss and plenty of cobble, so I can always make more. Trying to think what other variants. Okay, we'll take those with us and start on the first pathway. I need to shape it a little bit more at the top, but because it comes up to a flat area, but we'll get there with that. have an empty shulker here, which is good. Gives a whole bunch of coarse dirt. I want some mud. And I want some grass. I want some normal dirt. But I can't put the normal dirt in until after I have stripped out. Right, so where's the pathway come up to? Here we go. And then it'll turn round in there. So we'll start the path from here. Do we have half slabs in this? That's a question. I know we won't in the dirt and the coarse variants. But I wonder about the mud. Because we will with the cobble and the mossy cobble. Grab you. No. Oh, that's a shame. Would have been nice if we'd had the half slabs. We'll do to about here. Then we've got to figure out nope, don't use a piece of dirt to break a piece of dirt, especially when it's coarse. Just end up with normal dirt. That would have been a waste of gravel. Because this is supposed to be the dirt cart path up to the castle that the stuff like that's needed for the castle. The posh path is round that way. That way it doesn't have to come up the steep incline. Right. I think it would have been nice with some podzol. Gonna see about growing some trees on this and seeing how far the podzol spreads. Now, is it 4x4s or does the 1x1s do it too? I can never remember. That one doesn't do it. That's fine. At least then I know. I'll let that despawn. So it needs to be a 2x2. That's okay. I can take some of them out afterwards. And I guess it's going to be a way to get extra spruce logs. What was I doing there then? Chopping things out I shouldn't have done. I'll just spiral up. It changed the course dirt too, didn't it? Okay. It didn't just change the grass. So I'm going to have to grow it elsewhere. So I have to figure out about lighting these bits up as well. So okay. Right, so I want the mossy cobble now, I think. Now, there are slab variants of this. There's also stair variants, so we'll grab both of those. Nope, that's not where I wanted you. Let's see if I can stick in a couple of slabs there. I know I need to fill it in a bit better. I'm just trying to get a feel for it to start with. Okay, so server restart time. Second. Add in a tab. Okay. So what's everybody been up to this weekend? Playing games? Which ones have you been playing, Miss Mist? Oblivion? Enshrouded? Enshrouded and Minecraft. Oh, that's cool. It's good that they seem to be dropping regular updates with the Enshrouded. Replace one more sensor with wool decoration. That's cool, so as yeah, I'm assuming for extending the signal. Yeah, because there's two servers and they have to be brought up in a specific order. Been mad busy. You squeezed a month worth of stuff into one weekend. Yeah, that's a lot to squeeze into a weekend. Rain. I know we've got a 3-day weekend coming up next weekend. Taxi for your friend bringing her baby home on Friday. Oh, that's cool. On a wedding on Saturday. Yep, that sounds like a busy weekend. And friends over on Sunday for barbecue. Yep. Let's put a few of the coarse dirt here just so I've got some more space. So, want you. Want you. Let's get rid of the sticks because I don't need the sticks. I'm going to get rid of this block. It's annoying. I need to detail some of these edge bits. Right, so now that I've got that in, I can use some normal dirt. Let's see if there's much of a change. She is so small and cute. Aww. They are very, very tiny when they're newborn. It's a little bit of different, but not much, to be honest. Let's pop in a bit of normal cobble. I may end up putting a little bit of depth in. Let's use a mossy variant. Picked up another stick. Go away, stick. Then we can kind of put some, maybe put some water in them every so often. Because this then needs to become detailed by having a rock face. Let's move you. because it's a rough road rather than a nice road. Some more grass. Nope, too much. Trying to think how to break it up a little bit. Okay. Carbon. I need more Pritzel. Definitely need more Pritzel. Wonder if a store sells it. Rather than us having to keep growing trees. Let's check Discord. Shops. Where are you? Shop talk. Pinned messages. Search the shops. Treasure trove. Okay, so there's only one store that says it might sell it. So, I'm going to make another quick stop to the shopping district. Apologies. Pritzel. I'm not sure, but we're going to go take a look. It'll just be easier to buy it than it will be to create it. I can create it if I have to. It's just one of those awkward things that you have to grow the 2x2 spruces. The bone meal isn't the problem. I have lots of bone meal. I have a moss farm that turns part of it into bone meal and part of it into moss. So that I'm not worried about. It's just a pain to have to chop the trees down. And then dig up the Pritzel. That takes a fair bit of time. I think in the long run it would just be quicker to fly and see. Yeah, but I don't really have an area to blow them up, and I don't want to blow them up on the landscaping. Yeah, it's about, I think it's a couple of thousand blocks long. I can't remember how long it was, but it was pretty long tunnel when we set up the tunnel to the main tunnel at the beginning of the season. You're about halfway making yours? Oh, that's cool. Yeah, it is. Boating is faster than flying. I just kind of got used to flying down it. I know not everybody can. It's 2.5 blocks high. Yeah, but it's also spawnable, so it's not so bad if you're in an area where nothing's going to spawn. Right, so we said ladies. Head over here. No, that's Grimm's carrot shop. For some reason I thought it was next to Cable's build. It's Cable's statues. Honeycomb, Wacker Cable, funny blocks. So where is it? Okay. It's the city looking building. Across from Cable. Okay. No, this one. Right. I'm assuming. Right. Head block. Okay. Coaster, grass. Out of stock. Rooted dirt. Nope. Let's see what the other one was then. It was -264. 1040. Right, so it's a couple of hundred blocks this way. -264. 1040. Okay. Okay. Pufferfish. Flint. Oh, there's another honeycomb. Oh, I didn't know they sold the honeycomb as well. I'll have to remember that. Candles. Nautilus shells. Sugar cane. Netherwort. Mud. Redstone blocks. Spider eyes. gravel, mud. That's cool. Let's grab the wallet. I should look around the shopping district more often. Ooh, my elytra's about out. Right. 2 stacks, 1 diamond. Okay. Muddy mangrove. Ooh, that's a thought. That might look nice in the road. Not seen any podzol yet. Glazed terracotta. That's cool. Yep, nothing up here. Right. So maybe I missed it. Grass, dirt. Mangrove. Okay. Just double check. Mud's here. That was candles. Okay, so we've got a few little bits, but no podzol. I don't know. Possibly. Is this your shop? Okay, we'll try and make do with this. That's burbs, you think? Okay. But it's not really surprising that many people don't sell the podzol, considering it's a pain to get. East, north, west. I really should put that away as soon as we get back. Yeah, podzol. Okay. I was guaranteed to happen, wasn't it? Let's try that again. The mudded root might look well there anyway, because it's still a brown variant. And I want the road to be a dirt road. One head, one smile. Let's open a hand. Ah, it's cool. Am I okay to pinch this one? And one smile. And I'm assuming it's a Samaz. Let's get the spelling right. Thank you. You got the Wandering Trader head goods. And we'll switch the pollinated bee out and see how that one sounds. I really do appreciate it. Say hi to Yeet. So let's go up here. Where did we hide? Underground. Okay, so it's very... Okay. We'll switch back to the angry bee. But I need to do that one as well. I may do that from the other side or something. Right. Grey trade alarm ahead. Okay. Tropical fish. Thank you, Samaz. I will pop these in here with the others so they're nice and safe. Take the water bucket out. If there's any heads in that collection that you want, feel free to take them, Samaz. The Ravager, the Vindicator, etc. If you do need them, please feel free. Right, so I'm wondering if I remove the podzol, because the podzol's going to be a pain. I'll need to put podzol in the forest area anyway, so he's... because we only had 23 pieces, whereas we have several stacks of this. and it's directional as well. I'm not 100% sold on the pattern yet, or the palette even. Yeah, it's a winding path, cart track dirt path down to what's going to be a bridge over to the jungle. It's where all because the stables and all the farmy kind of stuff is in there. It just needs to be a dirt path. The posh one is going to be on the other side. Right, so I want some coarse dirt, I want some more cobble, I want some more grass, I want some mud. A couple of those away and a couple of those. Oh, let's put the black cat head away as well. So it's nice and safe. I want some mossy. I don't want moss though. Mossy cobble, yes. Moss, no. What did I do with the half slabs? Well, the stairs are there. That's what I did with them. The dirt doesn't matter because there's not that big a difference in the colour. And the edging is going to end up being whatever blocks I do for the cliff walls, which is why it's not going right to the edge. And we want... Okay, let's go back to the mud. Hi, Samaz. Samaz is crazy. He always comes up with the blocks. And I always feel bad taking things from him. So it doesn't seem fair. He never wants to take anything in return. Bless him. He's amazing. Right, so, which case... You're fine there. I'm going to be sparse with the cut. Okay, so let's do the mud and come down this next section. Didn't mean to keep doing two together, so we'll break those out in a minute. What I need to do is put up a board in the castle somewhere and put people's names on who have helped, whether it's ideas or resources, things like that. Ali and Samaz and everybody who's contributed in their own way of ideas as well. I need to end up putting a few more in, but we'll see. It'll be awesome to see this completed. Yeah. My next room I'm going to be working on inside is the kitchen. But the inspiration struck to be working on the terraforming, and this case of strike while the iron's hot. I'm going to have to add extra. Thank you, Phantoms. Slapping me upside of the head. Get some sleep. There we go. Yep, I really should have. Let's go grab some more mud. Right, so we want thank you for the creeper, fantabulous one. Okay, I need to put a whole bunch more coarse dirt and what have you down there. I haven't put any. But yeah, there's a lot of landscaping to do, considering the size of the island. I'm just glad inspiration struck. Go back to the top and make our way down again. The castle part's not too bad. The exterior, there is still the... I need to copy this set of towers in that opposite corner over there and that opposite corner over there. But apart from that, let's have a quick fly around. So I worked on some of the roof. I begin to put in some more of the parapets. This roof now has its design on it. So when you're inside, you now have a pattern on the ceiling. And like I say, I use Meg Ray's dwarf statue, and I used the ones we used for the trading hall a couple of seasons ago in the little alcoves. It did, it came out very well. I need to put a sign on it to say that it's Meg Ray's design. I've marked out where the island's going to go and where the posh stairs are going to be. Like I say, there's still the towers in this section. I have a couple of roofs to put on here. And I need to finish off the towers in this section. These are half done. And put the joins in between them like here. And then add the extra bits of these. So there's still a lot to do with the castle exterior. It's just the inspiration struck for the entrance hall and for the terraforming. And while it struck, I figured it's a good idea to crack on with it. I don't know about you, it's a case of I get more work done on a section of the build when inspiration strikes. Hence the 30 plus shulkers of stone that got placed this weekend. Get rid of the green in a second. And I know what I want to do at the far side of the castle for the island, but it'll all depend on time, because I'm thinking about putting a dock in there. A ship dock. But I need to get the plans done for what I've already got in mind before I expand the project even more. So let's get some mossy stone. I keep coming up with more and more ideas. I missed one. I like the way if you put a solid block next to it, it tends to darken it a little bit. Like I missed one. Again. Right, so we need some... I'm going to put the muddy root in. Get you. We still have some cobble to put in. And probably go back through adding extra bits. I'm not sure if I'm using too many different variants. Yeah. But sometimes time constraints make you focus. If you know there's a deadline of you've got 12 months to get the build done kind of thing. Not that I'm saying it's 12 months because we don't know. It could be 2 weeks from now. But unlikely. If you know what I mean. You kind of have to keep focused on building. If that makes sense. Right, so let's do cobble next. That wouldn't work for you. You can't force creativity. Oh, I can't force it. It's a case of when I'm inspired, I'm inspired. But before I start building something, I at least have something in mind on how it's going to be, even if I don't have all the details. Like, I don't know how every room inside the castle is going to look. Let's switch to a bit of Pritzel as well. I just knew what I wanted the castle to be like on an island kind of thing. Let's light that up. Apologies. Tickly throat. Sorry about that. Feels like a tickle right on the tonsil, which is always annoying. Right, so let's see. Hmm. Enough dirt, mud. Do I wanna? Need to get rid of that. And what did I have there? Can't remember. It's a shame we don't have things like dirt layers. We have snow layers, it would be nice to have dirt layers. Yep, definitely be cool. Sometimes it's a case of, okay, it'd be handy. Just so you can, I could do coarse dirt to the half height. Right, so that's a mossy. Because it's a big bump each time. Thank you for the hydrate, Samaz. Let's switch to you. What do I want in here? Let's grab some grass. We don't have any normal cobble here either. Kind of trying to keep the podzol towards the edge, as if it was debris building up in at the edge of the path. And let's go you. More of you. No, I want normal cobble. But not there. Podzol. How about you? You. You. It's always fun trying to figure out where bits should be. Let's stick a little bit. No, I don't. No, we've got plenty of grass. The edge bits I'm not too worried about because we're going to be covering them up anyway. Add some. There's the grass. Okay, let's... And grass. Okay. Okay, let's see how... Bye, Samaz. You have a great evening. And thank you for stopping by. Okay, so let's see how this looks now. So we can at least see it from a distance and see if it looks anything like it should. I'm not 100% convinced yet. Once I've got the edging in, it might be different. Let's put you away. Grab the cobble. Want some andesite. Do I have any over here? Cobble. Here we go. Stone. Right, so let's start here. Let's grab the other stairs, so I've got all the stair variants. But I need more of them, so let's go grab more of them. I want more stairs. Hi Muscle, how are you doing? We're getting there. It's just gonna take a bit of work. How are you doing? It's good to see you. Let's grab some more andesite. Just going to work on a small section to make sure it feels right. Let's grab some slabs and some walls. Do we have, and you're doing great? Yeah, it's definitely getting there. Well, it's always good to see you when you can, and it's great that Skiz got to go full time. That's awesome when that happened. Right, so I need some andesite. Second. Walls. Yes, there is an andesite wall. I didn't want to have to go to the storage room if they didn't do andesite walls. So I can never remember which variants are which. Andesite. Cool. Let's face plant and almost kill myself going through the one bite. Oh, it's always fun now trying to figure our way out. Yeah, that's true. It doesn't make sense to me. We should have stairs, slabs, walls for all variants. I reckon. How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. Well, I don't know who you followed on Twitter, but it wouldn't have been me because I don't have a Twitter. Okay, let's get some slabs in. Some mossy slabs as well. Let's get the slabs. Stone. Where did I put the andesite, stone and moss? You don't know why Mojang don't want all stone variants. I could understand when they had a limit on the amount of blocks they could have, but after they fixed that, there's no reason for it except pure cussedness, I want to say. It really doesn't make sense. Because it's not like it would take them a lot of extra work. All they have to do is reskin and duplicate the coding kind of thing that they've got from the others. So I wouldn't have expected that to take a lot of extra hassle. Right, so let's do something like you there. Exactly. because it's not like they'd have to write new coding. So yeah, it doesn't make sense to me. And I would like the I'd like dirt layers as well as snow layers, but hey, that's just me. But then again, I say that and we get free updates, so what can I say? I can't be too ungrateful because they give us updates frequently and it doesn't cost. Dirt slabs would be nice, yes. Let's go here. I've got torches there, but we can move the torches at another point because I'm going to have to hide lighting. Let's use a half slab. It doesn't look too bad. I think that's when I do the rest of the slopey bits, I think it's going to work. Okay, but we've had, yeah, it's definitely coming along. Okay, so we hit the 2-hour mark. So let's see who's streaming and who I can send you amazing people to. Let's leave that. Open that in a new tab. Oh, Tango's streaming, so that makes it simple. So let's raid Tango. It was nice to see you as well, Mosul. You take care. Hopefully I see more of you as and when you can. I'll be streaming again tomorrow, same time, then again on Friday for those who can make it. If you can't, whenever you can. As always, take care and have fun. Bye now.